Hey guys, I'm Cyprian. Welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to show you guys how I designed my own maxi dress. So without any further ado, let's get started. So firstly, to start with, I started sketching the pattern in a paper. So I wanted it to be like a two parts. So first I made the bodies and the lower part has to be flowy, like I wanted to attach an elastic to it and give it a frill kind of a pattern, and I wanted my sleeves to be a balloon pattern sleeves with ruffles at the bottom. So coming with the measurements, the total length would be 55 inches, and so bodies would be 15-inch and the bottom part of the body would be 40 inches. Since the sleeves are like a complete full long length sleeves, it is almost like 22 inches, and I want the ruffle to be almost approximately like 5 inches or so, and it is left to you how much inches ruffle do you want, and this is the pattern. So to get started off with, I have chosen a floral or patterned cloth. So fold it into 4 folds, and since our bodice is 15 inches, mark a 15-inch line initially so that you don't get confused and you have a proper 15-inch line at the bottom. Now since I am not keeping the neck very deep, I'm keeping the shoulder as 7 inches itself, and I'm gonna go ahead and mark the armhole pattern at 7-inch line. So for the front armhole, I'm marking a 3/4 inch mark towards the inside part, and I'm gonna draw a line. So now to get a perfect armhole, if you just give a curve from the shoulder part to the armhole line, you get a curve which would make a armhole. So do it for the front and back as well. And now marking the sides, which is like the 7th inch line, which is the chest divided by 4 plus 1.5 inch of seam allowance, and at the 15-inch mark, which is your waist, so it's your waist measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inch of seam allowance. So join the lines and cut it out. Also don't forget, first you'll always have to cut the back part and then separate the front from it, and then cut the front armhole as shown. Now again fold the cloth in four folds because we want our sleeves to be done. So here as in the sketching I showed you like 17 inches for the top part, but then I didn't have so much, I just had 16 inches, so but no worries, and that is why I increased 1 inch in my ruffles. And so now for the sleeves, I've taken length how much ever I had, and the width being 9 inches, and from the 9th inch line 3 inches from the top I've marked a line and then joining it in a armhole pattern. And for the front, you should make sure like at least some 1/4 inch below it you do. And at the bottom, since I wanted a balloon pattern, I'm not reducing much, but just 1 inch for the bottom. Like at the top I had taken 9 inches, and at the bottom I'm just taking 8 inches. And now cut it out. And again, just make sure you're cutting 2 fronts of the sleeves. Yes. So after we're done with cutting the sleeves, I want the bottom part of the body to be 40 inches, and here I'm taking 1 inch extra because I'll have to hem at the bottom, and then cut out the cloth. Here it was easy for me to tear it, but few materials don't work out like this, so make sure you don't mess up with it. And width also I have taken like twice of the bodies. And now measure the bottom of the sleeves. It was all like 8 inches, so 8 into 2 is 16 inches. So for the ruffles, make sure you take at least some 5 inches extra. So I'm folding it in double fold because I want for both the sleeves. And now I'm taking 22 inches, which is almost like 5 inches extra. cut it out. So we're doing it two pieces because we have two sleeves. And now when we're attaching, we need the frills. So in order to make these frills, the easiest method would be giving it a very loose stitch at the top of it. So, and do the same loose stitch to the bottom part of the material as well, where like giving the very loose stitch on the top of the body. Now as you see, I have stitched the top with a very loose stitch, and now you can see the two threads, which is the top thread and the bobbin thread. Separate those two, and keeping one thread in your hand, if you pull, you can form the frills easily. So adjust the frills by pulling it like closer, and once you are done with the frills, keep the sleeve and then place the right sides together, adjust the frills and sew it at the top. So once sewing, this is how the sleeve looks. So I hope the frills are visible, and this is how it looks at the back, and this is for the bottom part of the body. Do the same thing, separate the threads, keep one thread in your hand and pull the remaining cloth to form the frills. The more the cloth, the more the frills. So once done, keep this aside because we'll be using it at the later stage. And now for the collar part, I have just taken a canvas here and I'm doing the normal measurements because I've taken the shoulder as 7 inches and my shoulder being like 3 inches. So I have marked at these 2 points, and I want the deep to be 3 inches itself, not more than that. So I'm marking a 3-inch mark, and now I'm making a circle. I'm giving it a round neck. So in order to make the perfect round, I always make a square, like a rectangle or a square, and then I make a circle so that it turns out to be good. And now from the middle, take 1/2 inch down, and at the shoulder part take 1/4 inch. Okay. And now we'll have to join these 2 points in a semicircle pattern. And now cut it out. Now do the same with the back as well, like 7 inch being the shoulder and 3 inch being the wide. And I want the depth of the back to be just 1.5 inches. So I'm marking at the 1.5 inch mark, and I'm making a circle, semicircle kind. Now the width of back collar, I just want it like 1/4 inch. So I'm marking at 1/4 inch mark, and I'm joining the points and cutting it out. Now we are done with the canvas part. Now place this canvas on the remaining cloth and cut out the required measurement of it. And I want 2 pieces of each. So 2 pieces for the front and 2 pieces for the back. So cut out the equal measurements for both front and back. Once done, make sure you iron the canvas onto the wrong side of the cloth and cut out the top part for both front and back. And now place right sides facing each other with the under piece of cloth and stitch on the W shape. Do the same with back side as well, like ironing the canvas on the wrong side of the cloth, cutting the top part, placing it on the other piece and stitching on the lower part of it. Once stitching it, make sure you give proper cuts and turn it to the right side. And this is for the front part. So place this collar on the wrong side of the cloth, wrong side of the body's part, and pin it up so that it doesn't move when you're stitching. Do the same with the back as well by placing the neck piece on the wrong side of the cloth. So once done with the pinning, and after you stitch it up and turn it towards the right side, this is how it looks, and I have given the top stitch as well to secure it more tight. And see, this is how you can see it. And this is the back part. Now place the front over the back, right sides facing each other, and stitch the shoulders. Once you stitch the shoulders, unfold it and you'll have to attach the sleeves to it. I've used safety pins to secure the sleeves so that it's easy while stitching. And no worries if you find a little extra cloth while securing the sleeves, because it adds like a frills to it. Even if you have an extra cloth, you need not worry much about it. So do the same on the other side of the sleeve as well and finish the stitching. So once stitched, this is how it looks. So I've turned it the wrong side because I'll have to attach the bottom part to it. So now we had already made frills to the bottom part of the skirt. So take that, by adjusting the frills, place it and stitch it. And now we are almost at the end. We are left with the elastic part. This elasticity adds gives like a more frill look to the maxi dress. So measure that, and here I have almost like 16. So the elastic should not be too loose, not too tight. So I'm just reducing some 5 to 6 inches and cutting out the elastic part. So see, as you see, if you place it and stitch it, it just shrinks in, making frills. So cut 2 pieces of the same for both the sides of the sleeves. And when it comes to the waist, measure your waist and do not take the exact measurement, or do not take more, but just take minimum of 2 and maximum of 4 inches less than your waist, because it sits properly on your waist. And then when you're stitching the elastic, make sure you pull the elastic when you're stitching. And that's it. The final part would be placing it properly with the right sides facing each other and sewing the sides of the dress. So once you sew it, you're done with your dress and you're good to go to your party. Thank you guys for watching my video, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel.